2 slower than paper 1 because you have 2 periods. There is enough time. And you can also do your corrections at the same time. Now put these numbers in order of size, smallest first. Generally okay, but the common mistake is mixing up the first 2 numbers. Negative square root 0.3 and negative 0.28. So our negative square root 0.3 actually gives us negative 0.547. Compare this with negative 0.28. Your negative 0.547 is a more negative number. It is a more negative number, meaning it is actually smaller. So that is why we put it on the left-hand side, which is the smallest. Then generally for the rest, no issue. Okay, any mistake, minus 1 mark. So for most of you, the 2 yellow color highlighted ones, you swap them around, then minus 1 mark, left with only 1 mark. Question 2A, writing to 3 decimal places, well done. Part B, 3 SF, well done. Remember to put in the 2 extra zeros at the back. So this is our first SF. And then second and third. Now, standard form. Standard form, this is the answer, 5.0014 times 10 to the power negative 3. Power negative 3 because the original number, we are moving the decimal place to the right. When you move it to the right, your power will become negative. And I've shown you how you can check by using our calculator. Okay, actually this for part C, you don't really need to think or memorize anything. Using our calculator, it will give you the answer. So if you had written 5.0014 times 10 to the power 3, because you cannot remember, is it going to be positive 3 or negative 3? Just key in what you wrote into your calculator, press equal. You see whether you get the original number back. If you don't, that means your answer is wrong. Then try negative 3 as the power. You only have 2 choices. So this was the common mistake. All 1 mark each. Okay, now Raj exercises by cycling and then running. The ratio of the distance that he cycles to the distance running 5:2. So this gives us a total of 7 units altogether. So this 7 units, it represents 21 km. 7 units representing 21 km. We want to find out the distance for each exercise. So for running, cycling, 5 units. This is for cycling. 5 units will then represent, do your division and your multiplication. So various methods are allowed for this case. It can be your ratio. If you want to use ratio, you can do so as well. So 15 kilometers for cycle, and the remaining must be 6. Okay, so different methods that you use are, most of you actually got 1 method mark at least. Why you got it wrong? Okay, so correct answer but no working doesn't get you any marks. Okay, so look at the mark scheme. It says M1. M1 for method, A for accuracy. You can only get A1 if you have M1. No M1, no A1, even if your A1 is correct. Okay, now probability that it points to 2. Pointing to 2, there is only 1 choice, 1 out of 4. So this is the answer, 1 out of 4. This is well done. Pointing to 5. So there isn't any 5, so it is impossible. Answer is 0. Now I saw that you're working. Many of you wrote 0 out of 4. You have to simplify it. What is 0 out of 4? It is 0. You have to write it as 0. Next one, a prime number. So this test, you can do your corrections. You can write some notes for yourself as well. Prime number, only divisible by itself, and 1. So we have 2, 3, 5, so on and so forth. 1 and 0, they are not prime numbers. The smallest prime number is 2. Remember that. Must remember. Okay, so there are 2 numbers that are available. 2 and 3. So 2 and 3, 2 out of 4. Simplify it to become half. So 1 mark as well. Common mistake is 3 out of 4. I suppose you all chose 1, thought 1 was a prime number also, but it is not. A 0 is definitely not a prime number. Because you can divide 0 by anything. Okay, now, simultaneous equations. This was well done. Fantastic. You remembered that I emphasized a lot on your simultaneous equation. So regardless of substitution or elimination, as long as you do it correctly, you get 1 method mark. Then the 2 answer marks as shown. Okay, I'll leave this here. For those of you who had mistakes, you need to do your corrections. You can do so now. Question 6. Okay, watch how the marks are allocated. 1 mark for correct substitution. The formula is found on page 2. Your second page, the formula list is there. All you need to do is to just substitute. And take note of the negative sign over here. These are where the mistakes might occur. So you need to put a square around the -3. Once that is done, 1 mark. And then the 2 answer marks. If you just key it into your calculator without substitution, you get 0. You must show substitution. Yes. Anybody needs more time? Yes, Ahmad. Okay, 7. Now Z, put on a mask. Okay, now over here, there are actually no angles given, but you can calculate. The first angle, 60 degrees from the equilateral triangle. So we get angle BCE, 120 degrees. You need to state the reason. From there, you get the 2 base angles of the isosceles triangle, 30 each. Base angles of isosceles triangle, and then final answer, 180 minus 30, you get 150. Reason, if you don't state any reason, minus 1 mark. No reason, minus 1 mark. Here. Sorry? I believe so. I think some students didn't show any calculation but got correct answer. They can give mark. No? Cannot. It says calculate. You have to calculate. So how to get a correct answer without working? Calculate what? I think they measure lah. They use protractor and measure. Yes? You mean the reason? Why? You never write reason. Yeah, then minus 1 mark lah. Where got vertically opposite angle? Do you get the 3 marks or not? Do you think you can get the 3 marks? Okay, lor. Don't have to 225? You got how many marks? Got how many marks? Let me see. Let me see. Zhang Hui, you get this correct? Anybody needs more time? Sorry? Come back to school today to collect results? Yes. Okay, now class, listen. Question 9 was very badly done. Okay, look. Very badly done. You need to learn the correct approach. Fauzi, do your corrections first, then I go through. But if you feel that you have a chance of getting one more mark, like as mentioned, circle green pen right here at the front cover. Next, quadrilateral P, shown on the grid. Part A, very well done. Order of symmetry, 1. Rotational symmetry, you rotate, you only see one time. Write on the name. Trapezium. Spelling errors, as long as it looks like trapezium, I'm okay. But try and know the correct spelling. Line of symmetry for P, well done. So this is the line of symmetry. Next is to draw a congruent. If you don't know the meaning of congruent, you cannot get it correct. Congruent means no, exactly the same. Exactly the same. Same shape, same size. You can put it upside down, it's okay. You flip left, right, it's okay. But must be same shape, same size. So this is one possible answer. Other possible answer, you can put it upside down if you want to. This one is also okay. Put it anywhere else, all okay. Yeah, you must label. Okay, so these are all okay. But you have to use a ruler. Congruent means exactly the same. If yours is curvy line, then cannot. Zhang Hui, record. Okay, next one, 11. Find a scale, 1:n. You need to use ruler. You need to use ruler to measure A to B. On paper, A to B is 5 cm. So that 5 cm represents our 40 meters. We need to convert our 40 meters to 7 meters. When this was the same, then you can calculate 1/3. Right? How much you measure? Then 1 to 40. Then you measure for what? That means you didn't use your measurement lah. Okay, so 1 to 800 for this. So if you're able to do this, then you should be able to do the next part. Actual breadth, 2.5 cm. Change it to meters. In this case, 20 meters. Oh, but some of you, I'm really quite impressed. I was thinking, how can you get part B correct if you didn't get part A correct? So some of you actually managed to do that. Then I realized that it so happened to be that the breadth was half of the length. So if I say that this is 40 meters, then you know that it's 20 meters already, right? And that's how some of you did it. 40 times 20, you get 800. So I'm impressed. Very good. Next time, I will change a number. Okay. Okay, so this is the marking for part B. 800 square meters. Yes, both are 800. Okay, now 1 mark is also given if you can show me this relationship. 1 square centimeter to 64 square meters. Alternatively, you show me 2.5 times 5, you get 12.5 square cm. Okay, I'll also give you 1 mark. So check whether you have any of these, because they give you 1 mark. Okay, now all read the question. Read it carefully. Ozzy, read the question. Rampan, read the question. Yanni, read. Any questions with the statements shown? All understand? Then I ask you a question. Option B, 4 lights for $65. Can I buy 1 light in option B? Is there an option to buy 1 light in option B? Don't have. You only can buy 4 lights in option B. You can buy 4, you can buy 8, you can buy 12, 16, 20, 24, 28. They come in sets of 4. You cannot just buy 1 light for B. However, in option A, you can buy just 1. What is this called in EVS? Bundle. There you go. Whatever you say, oh, so they force you to buy many things, like in McDonald's, right? You can buy a la carte, but you add, actually it's cheaper like to buy a meal. So that's what's happening over here. So in option A, we calculate how much it is. 391 for 23 lights. Okay, wait. In option A, you just buy 23. I only want 23, I buy 23. So it's $391. But in option B, I cannot buy 23. I have to buy 24 because I want a minimum of 23. 23 not enough, so 24. Well, turns out 24 is actually cheaper. I get 24 lights for $390. And I get 1 extra light. Isn't that a good deal? So option B is chosen because it's cheaper. Some of you actually went on to say, plus you get 1 extra light. That is very good explanation. Yes, thank you, Audrey. Make a mistake now, you learn it. Don't make it again. Part B, part 1, 10% deposit. So what is the loan for us? Listen, part 1, asking you to show, meaning you need it or later on. All about, well done. It is part B. Hey, the bank. One fund. How much did he take from the bank? What is the bank loan? 20,000, 27,000. The bank loan is not 30,000. It's 27,000 only. That was in part A, part 1. Therefore, the principal has to be 27,000, not 30,000. Besides, after you find the total amount 31300.400, this is the total amount. It is not the interest. Look at page 2 of your formula list. Look at the formula list. Does it say total amount or does it say interest? It says total amount. So take away your original principal, you're left with $4,300. You take a loan for $27,000, the interest is $1,000. Okay, makes sense. Doesn't make sense if you take $27,000 loan, the interest is $41,000. Final question 13. Well done for the angles. So the calculation has shown up. We have 45 students altogether. How do we get 45? Add all these up. Total is 45. So for the table, 2 marks. 1 mistake, -1. Complete pie chart. Just measure and draw. With your protractor. Okay. If you have your protractor, use it now to measure and draw. So TYS question, you recognize it? Long way. Still got time to sleep. You're on the wrong page already. The mean. For the mean, we need to add up all the pencils. And we divide by the total number of people. Total number is 89. There are 89 pens all together in the class. We have to divide by total number of students, which is 45. So if you put a denominator as 5, it is wrong. Because we don't have just 5 students. And the final one, more than 2. When I say more than 2, it literally means 3, 4, 5. Cannot equal 2. 2 is not more than 2. Yes. Make sure you know that 2 is not more than 2. So there are only 13 out of 45. That's all. Okay. If there are any errors in marking, any questions, if you might give it an extra marks, please come forward now.